Now we're going to talk about Emmy wines in California. So we have Mary Jane Madeline, and I'm pretty sure that's the name of her sister. The winemaker's name is Rosalind. And this is the 2020 Carignan, which was harvested early because if you remember 2020, there were a lot of wildfires. So the extraction is quite light. I would say that this wine, especially in color, is bordering on rosé, though I would still classify it as a red wine, which we'll talk about in a second. But disclaimer, I love Carignan, but there's something really special about this one that we can talk about when we actually try it. But I am a little bit biased because I just really love Carignan as a grape. So on the nose, the first things I get are like blue and black fruit, like black cherries and blueberries. This is not the best glass. I'm actually having people over. Oh, that's interesting because at first I was saying dark fruit, but when I go deeper down here, I'm actually getting more like tart red cherry. So I think we'll just see how that plays out on the palate as well. This is such a nice one. I would say that I have it slightly too chilled right now, so definitely chill it, but don't leave it in forever. I think it's because it's muting, like I've had this wine before, and it's muting some of the things that I'm used to getting with it. So chill it, either leave it in the fridge and let it sit out for a while after, or only put it in the fridge for like 30 minutes is probably my rec. Now I forgot. Let's try again. So it tastes like it just had, first of all, the thing that's really magical and special about this wine, and it's reminiscent of a lot of the like Carrignans you get out of the Languedoc. And I just feel like the wines there are typically really alive. Like it's hard to describe what the it's like kind of textural, I guess. Like you're gonna try it so you'll know, but like there's something special about that. And like when you get that in a natural wine, that's like what I'm constantly looking for. Like I feel like that feeling, that like aliveness of the wine is what gets you kind of like addicted to drinking only natural wine. And this wine expresses that really well. So again, let's actually talk about what it tastes like. So it has a lot going on. I would say definitely like the first thing I'm getting are the berries. And then from there, it's actually like, it's almost like, I think I've used like gusher examples a few times, but I would say this one's similar to a gusher, like a non-sweet, really juicy berry gusher. Maybe like cranberry. Like cranberry is actually what I'm left with right now. But there's like a lot going on there. It's just a lot of fruit. Other characteristics, I would say it's hard for me to tell right now because it's really chilled. But if I have had it warmer, it does have a bit of like herbaceousness to it, like baking, like thyme, or again, never great with exactly which ones, but that is certainly there. You just may have to wait for it to get a little bit warmer for you to actually feel it. So as far as pairings go, I just love Carignan, and this one's such a good one. So as far as pairings go, I'm actually about to go have it with a mezze platter, which I think is a pretty good pairing for it. Specifically, like the baba ganoush, I think would go great with it. The hummus is pretty good. If I wasn't having that, I think that this could play well with a lot of different things, like roasted chicken or stuff on the grill could be good. Like, don't put it with like pasta. I definitely think it could go in the category of like your uh, cheap foods, drunk foods, pizza would work great. Oh, we're gonna have pizza later too, so that'll be great. What else? I don't know. I've talked about chicken nuggets a couple times on these videos this month, but I think again, like this is a really like a wine that's going to play nicely with a lot of different things, and the structure of it is set up so that like it's not so classical that it needs to go with like salmon and asparagus, which is great, but that's like one style versus the style really will work really well with all different kinds of stuff. So put it with your French fries and don't feel bad, or just sip it with your friends with some appetizers, which is what we're about to do. So I hope you enjoy. This is a really special wine.